I'm Dr. Anjali Huda Sangwan, an American board certified obesity, metabolic medicine, and clinical nutrition consultant.
Now I want to talk about excess fruit. A lot of people come to me and say, "Oh, we're on fruit diet." There's nothing called a fruit diet. What is a fruit diet? It's a single macronutrient. Fruit is sugar and fiber and some water, but it is missing protein. It's missing carb. It is a carb, but it's missing fat. So when you're on a high fruit sort of a diet, it's not a good thing because you lose muscle. You might lose water weight because fruits are rich in potassium. But that's not what you should do. So because if you're going to be on a fruit diet, you're going to be a binge eater. Welcome to the binge eating club, guys, because if you're going to eat just fruits to lose weight, you're going to be a binge eater very soon, because the main macronutrients of protein and fat are missing in fruits, so you will not be able to get the benefit. So do not do the fruit diet. Do not think that fruits can lead you to weight loss. It's a balance. It's always a balance. Never one nutrient is never going to help you. It has to be a balance. Then there's a lot of concept about eating every 2 hours. I don't understand that. Eating 2 hours was actually for people who are on insulin, people who tend to get hypoglycemic. If you're a normal person, eating every 2 hours, you're munching. And can you eat every 2 hours? And we're so busy. Nobody has the time to go find something healthy to eat every 2 hours. It's not done. Do not start eating every 2 hours. I think it's a stupid concept. What you need to do is you need to have 3 square meals or 2 snacks a day, and those should be spaced out like 3 to 4 hours. And people who are on insulin, it's a completely different story, so I'm not going to go there. It's very complex right now. But do not start eating every 2 hours. Nobody can eat just one bite. I know that for sure. Every 2 hours you're going to eat a lot of quantity, so at the end of the day you pile on calories, so we don't want that. Then the next one is, I need to have early dinner. Fine, I'm very, very, very in favor of early dinner. But how do you decide early dinner? If you're somebody sleeping at 3 a.m., an early dinner at 6 o'clock doesn't make sense, because you're going to go eat something else. So it really depends on your lifestyle. If you're somebody who's sleeping at 10, then a dinner at 7 makes sense. But somebody who's sleeping beyond midnight, an early dinner does not make sense to me. So please stop thinking about early dinners. Think about your own lifestyle. Do your own thinking, do your own planning, how you want to space out your meals, what time you're going to sleep. So your dinner should be ideally 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. So decide that and then go with it. Then I'm going to go for low fat, the low fat milk, the low fat yogurt, the low fat products, fat-free products, fat-free cheese. That this fat-free industry has, I shouldn't say industries, this whole phenomenon of fat-free stuff has become so overwhelming in the minds of people. They actually end up buying. So if you reduce fat in milk, the sugar increases. Strange, isn't it? So you don't do fat-free stuff. You go for normal fat stuff and you have it in less quantity. That's the key. If you're going to have a whole big tumbler of milk, and it's whole milk, then it's dangerous. But if you have a cup of whole milk, it's not as bad as having a double tone than a fat-free milk, because fat-free means you're going to increase the sugar. So whenever you get a fat-free yogurt in the market or something, you go see the sugar content goes up. The marketing people or the production has to add something else in that to make it tasty. So do not go for the low fat or fat free stuff. As I said, fat is very essential to your body. Fat is very, very essential. Good fat, very, very essential. So you need fat for so many things. It's one of the most essential nutrients that you need. And people who go on a very low fat, they actually have very low hormones and hormone dysregulation. So don't do fat free. Please don't do fat free. Now going to bread versus roti. Roti is an Indian bread. We actually don't put yeast to it. We actually just roll it up and then cook it on fire. So which is healthier? Please tell me. Just because bread is lighter doesn't mean it's healthier. So bread versus roti, my marks go to roti, because that's something which has no additives. No additives. So right now I'm not going to go into the gluten part, but if you're going to have bread versus roti, please go for roti, chapati, which is a much better food item than bread itself. Bread, usually 99% of the time, bread will have sugar. So if you've been a baker, I bake, I know that we cannot make bread without sugar. It's very, very hard to make. Some sugar has to be added. Then on top of that, we're using yeast, and yeast can cause multiple problems in your gut hormones and gut biome. So if you have no choice, if you're somebody who cannot make roti, or somebody who cannot, you're outside and you cannot, then it's fine. Then you have your bread, but less quantity. Now I'm going to talk about biscuits, cookies, fiber-rich cookies. Please don't fall for that. Please never fall for that fiber-rich word, because if you actually make fiber cookies, you can never bind them. They're not really, you have to have flour. Regular atta is mixed in those cookies, and a lot of butter and a lot of sugar is used. So I did a big Facebook Live on reading nutrients, the labels, but I don't know if you've not seen it. You can go back on my page on Facebook and go into the archives, because you need to know how to read labels. You need to know how to, if you're buying a packet of biscuit, it's not about the calorie. It's about the quality. It's about what it does to your body. So it was never about the calories. So next point I'm going to discuss is calorie counting, which is a useless thing. Please don't do calorie counting. It's never correct. It's never the full estimate. It's usually always, oh, maybe this one has this much calories. So if you start counting calories, you're going crazy, and you're eating food. You're not really eating a math book. So stop counting calories. Be smart about eating. Be smart. Just have a balanced meal. Don't overeat. Just don't overeat. I think the main problem with the world is we're all overeating. We really don't need so much food. Our stomach is actually only this size, okay? Really. And you can expand it to how much ever you want. You can make it this big by going on eating, or you can actually make it smaller by eating less. And nobody died of eating less, trust me. People only have problems and diseases because they eat much more than they require. Now, next one I want to go to water intake. Now, water intake, a lot of people tell me, oh, I drink like 3 liters of water in the morning. What are you doing? Don't do that. Water should be divided throughout the day. And as I said, you look at the urine. If your urine is too yellow, drink an extra glass of water. If you're drinking too much caffeine, drink an extra glass of water. And then then green teas, and usually the herbal teas account for water. Soups account for water, and food has water. So keep a little balance when you have water. Water is not something that you need a lot. And remember, water and hunger, they are brothers and sisters. If you're hungry, try to have water first. And if you're hungry at odd time, I don't mean if you're hungry at lunchtime, start drinking water. I mean if you're hungry at an odd time and you feel, especially 5 o'clock in the evening, and a lot of people tell me, oh, we are so hungry. Please get 2 glasses of water, because that's the time you're dehydrated. You've been doing your job, sitting, or doing whatever you do, and you've really not had enough water. So first hydrate, and then go for some snack or whatever.